right now in the JNU case. We are turning our attention now towards some other news from the national capital itself. Tensions have escalated in Delhi's Turkman Gate area during a pre-dawn anti-encroachment operation conducted by the Municipal Corporation of Delhi near the Faiz-e-Elahi Masjid. A crowd assembled outside the mosque chanting slogans as MCD bulldozers raised unauthorized structures in compliance with a Delhi High Court directive from November 2025. Some individuals reportedly pelted stones at the authorities, injuring 5 police personnel and also prompting officers to deploy tear gas shells to disperse the group and restore order. Prior to the drive, the Delhi police had implemented extensive security measures and conducted multiple coordination sessions with the Aman Committee and local residents to ensure peaceful execution of the court order. Listen in to what the district commissioner has in fact said on this issue.
देखिए, ये आप सभी लोग को पता है कि कोर्ट के आदेश में हमने ये कार्रवाई की है और ये कार्रवाई हमने रात में शुरू की थी और ये बहुत बड़ा स्ट्रक्चर था, लगभग 4000 स्क्वायर मीटर में स्ट्रक्चर था और रात भर हमारी स्टाफ लगे रहे हैं। लगभग हमने 32 इसमें जेसीबी लगाए हैं और हमारे 4 पोकलिन मशीन्स लगी हैं। रात भर होने के बाद जो आप देख रहे हैं ये हम रात भर में कर पाए हैं और अभी डिमोलिशन वेस्ट रह गया है। जो डिमोलिशन वेस्ट हम आज या कल में कोशिश करेंगे इसमें उठा लें।
All right, joining us live from the demolition site is my colleague Brian Thomas, who has been tracking all the details for you. Brian, obviously we are seeing that some amount of chaos unfolded over there. Even though the authorities had been in touch with the Aman Committee, they had been in touch with the local residents that they will be conducting this drive. However, today when this was being conducted, we saw stones being pelted. What is the situation like over there on the ground?
After the High Court order, the demolition drive started around 12 a.m. and lasted till 7 a.m. in the morning itself. It was a joint operation by Delhi police officials and MCD officials itself. And this demolition drive started after there was a lot of consultation with the Aman community, with the locals, but still the situation became extremely grim yesterday when the stone pelting started happening. Even 5 Jawans, 5 police officials were also injured, but even Joint CP Madhur Verma clearly stated the fact that the police used minimal force and the situation came under control. Now we are just outside the very location, the Turkman Gate, the very masjid, the Faiz-e-Elahi Masjid here. And this is this Bharat Ghar, as they say. This was illegal and this was completely demolished. This was a 7 to 8 hour of operation by both officials, and you can see these visuals. We were on ground zero. We were speaking to eyewitnesses itself. You can see this is the kitchen on the other side of the building of the settlement. There are lifts itself. So this entire operation took nearly 7 to 8 hours, and then it was demolished since it was illegal, and situation became very bad itself when stone pelting started happening. 5 officials were injured, and post that, this entire place has been heavily barricaded. There are 50 to 100 RAF officials that are here, that are deployed here. Apart from that, there are 5 to 6 riot control vehicles here. Police officials are completely deployed, heavily deployed, and even the situation, they're monitoring the situation in a very close proximity. This entire place has been barricaded, has been cordoned off itself so that the situation does not become volatile as it became yesterday. Even tear gases were also used itself to disperse the crowd to minimize the situation. But still, we are on ground zero, tracking every detail from ground zero. We've been talking to people, we've been talking to eyewitnesses. Even though the eyewitnesses, we spoke to a few of the eyewitnesses, one of them even stated the fact that situation, they are happy. The fact that the government took this very step, and they support the government's initiative because there are many illegal settlements here near the Ramlila Maidan. And this also, the JCBs have also been deployed at these very places to clear the debris, and this is also going to take nearly about 8 to 10 hours more to clear this entire debris, because this is a Maidan, this is a Ramlila Maidan, very famous Ramlila Maidan. So clearly many such operations have started happening yesterday, and even now the debris has been, they're trying to clear the debris also that is there behind me. Yes.
Right, Brian. And also, what are the authorities saying on this matter? Because like you have mentioned that everyone had been informed that such action would be taken, and this has been taken after a November High Court order. So, everyone had time to make sure they move away, they remove their illegal constructions from that place. However, still the situation escalated. So, what are the authorities saying on that front? Will action be taken? Will investigation be done regarding this?
Well, situation became a bit volatile yesterday, and this happened, like you mentioned. Yes, the order came on November, and they did a meeting with the Aman community, with the locals, to discuss the situation that there are many settlements that are illegal and that needs to be demolished itself. Even post that, there were stone pelting happened. Reported 5 officials were. Clearly they were injured, and posed that even the joint CP, the DCP, they were all deployed in the scene. If possible, I'll also try to show you the visuals. You can see heavy deployment of police officials, RAF officials. They've been all scattered around here. This entire place, this entire road has been completely barricaded and beefed up with security itself to ensure what happened yesterday does not get repeated today itself. So situation looks extremely tense at this point of time, but the security agencies are here, are deployed with heavy arms. They have their tear gases, tear guns with them. They have their vests on. They have their helmets on. So clearly, a proper deployment have been done today. And yesterday also, the joint CP Madhu Verma clearly stated the fact the situation became better. The police used minimal force and they got the situation better as of now. And that was like an 8-hour operation. We started from 12 a.m., lasted till 7 a.m. And even now, as we are speaking, the clearing process of the debris is still going on at this point of time. Yes.
And Brian, you said that you spoke to eyewitnesses as well over there. What are the people saying regarding this? How could the situation escalate so much if the people had agreed to the demolition drive?
Well, yes, clearly there were few, when Newsx and India News spoke to the eyewitnesses, one of them named Elshad, he has a shop here. He has been staying here. His shop is here. He has a shop for nearly around 40 years here. And he was one of the eyewitnesses also. He supports the decision because he says that there are many problems they also face with illegal encroachments, illegal settlements that are being made where their money also gets jeopardized at that point of time. So they face a lot of problems itself, but they support this drive and said even the drive that was taken, it was used to remove the settlements itself. So clearly all the situation at this point of time, the people are tracking at this point of time, so that the situation becomes extremely normalized at this place. Yes.
All right. Thank you so much, Brian, for all those updates on that story.